Thank you. I'm starting.
सर्वेभ्यो नमस्कारः। सिद्धान्तकौमुद्याः अजन्तपुल्लिङ्गप्रकरणे 29 भागः। एप्रिल् मासस्य 11 दिनाङ्कः। येनाक्षरसमां नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्तकौमुदीयं विरच्यते। Ouch. Okay. Just we were discussing about Ukaranta Pullingas, where we saw that the general Shabda is Shambhu Shabda, right? So generally the forms will be Shambhu Harivat iti uktam dikshitaihi. अर्थात सर्वेषु रूपेषु हरिशब्दे या प्रक्रिया तद्वरूपाणि भवन्ति. It is not the same prakriya, but it is a similar prakriya. It is wherever some karya for harishabda, the same way the karya would probably be a bit different. So if it is guna, harishabdasya gunatvena ikarashtete, shambhushabdasya ukaratvena bhavati ityarthaha. So what are the karyas which are specially meant for Shambhu Shabda or Hari Shabda in any case, which means, say Shambhu, you have Shambhu, Suprataya, Rutva, Visarga, which is a general karya which would happen anywhere. Shambhu Shabda seva Vishishtani Karyani Kani iti cheta Jasi Sambuddhau cha Hrasva Prayukto Gunaha. Then Shambhu is followed by either Jas Pratyaya or Sambuddhi, which is Sambodhana Prathama Ekvachana. There is a guna, and the guna is dependent on hrasva, on the word pratipadika being a hrasvanta pratipadika. Okay. Kaihi kabhyam sutrabhyam guna vidhiyate. Kena sutrena jasi pare gunaha, kena sutrena sambuddhau pare gunaha. Which is the sutra which gives guna when followed by jas, and which is the one which gives guna when followed by sambuddhi. Kim Sutram? Anybody? Okay. Priya says Jasicha and Hrasvasya Gunaha, which is correct, right? Jasicha, jas pratyaye pare. Jasicha ittanena gunaha. Jasi pare hrasvantasya gunahasya and sambuddho pare hrasvasya gunaha. It is sutrena gunaha. So the rupa would be Shambhu as. It is Shambho as. Iti gune krute avadeshe ripto visargayoh Shambhavaha. Atra tu he Shambho iti rupa. Anantaram tayam nabhavaha. Ta pratyaye pare tritiya ekavachane नाभावः विधीयते. शंभु आ इत्युक्ते नाभावे शंभुना. सूत्रं किम्? हेमा
Angonastriyam. First Seshoghyasaki. Angonastriyam.
Right. Sheshoghyasaki ittenena घि संज्ञायाम् इवर्ण वर्णान्तस्य घि इति संज्ञा भवति. घि संज्ञकस्य घि संज्ञकात् परस्य टा इत्यस्य न आदेशः क्रियते. आङ्गोनास्त्रियाम् इत्यनेन नाभावः. तो शम्भुना शम्भुभ्यां शम्भुभिः इत्यादिषु विशिष्टं कार्यं नास्ति. सो नेक्स्ट ङित्सु गुणः. ङित् प्रत्ययः ङे ङसि ङस् ङि इत्येतेषु चतुर्षु प्रत्ययेषु परेषु पुनः गुणो भवति. कथं गुणः? What is the sutra? No, rasasya gunaha will not apply here. Rasasya gunaha is only rasasya gunaha syat sambuddhau. Right? Okay. Vasuji?
Gher Giti.
Exactly. So, gher niti. Right? Ghe ghisamyakasya niti pratyaya pare guno bhavati. Right? So, when the ghi samya pratipadika, ghisamyaka pratipadika is followed by nit pratyayas, always there is a guna by gher niti. So, shambho e shambhave, shambho as, shambho as. Right? So, ngasi ngasohu gune krute किं भवति पूर्वरूपं भवति शम्भो अस् इति स्थिते शम्भोस् कृते विसर्गे शम्भोः भवति केन सूत्रेण पूर्वरूपं Okay. Somebody else other than those who have already answered? Sorry, I don't hear you.
Ami Purvaha.
No, Ami Purvaha iti am pratyaya Ami Purvaha.
Iti Purvasya Anuvritti.
Satyam.
Singasoscha.
Ha, satyam. Nasingasoscha. Ha. Nasingasoscha iti sutrena purvarupam. Right? So, nasingasoho atipare. Engaha nasingasoho atipare. पूर्वरूपम एकादेशः स्यात् इति सूत्रेण पूर्वरूपे शम्भोः इति रूपं शम्भोः शम्भुभ्यां शम्भुभ्यः शम्भोः शम्भोः यणादेशः शम्भूनां प्रसवद्यापनोट् इति नुडागमः ङित् प्रत्यये परे किं भवति ङेः औत्वं घेश्च अन्तादेशः अकारः शम्भु औ इति स्थिते शम्भु इ इति स्थिते ङि प्रत्ययस्य औकारादेशः प्रातिपदिकस्य अकारादेशः शम्भ औ वृद्धौ शम्भो सूत्रं राइट रविचंद्रन जी says अच्छघेः राइट सो अच्छघेः इति सूत्रेण अत् च घेः अत् च पूर्वसूत्रात् ङेः औत् इति अनुवर्तते तेन अच्छघेः इति अन्तादेशः शम्भौ शम्भोः शम्भुषु सो दिस इज द जनरल शब्द इन उकारान्तास् विशिष्ट शब्दः भवति क्रोष्ट शब्दः उकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः क्रोष्ट शब्दः शृगालवाची तस्य किं भवति सर्वनामस्थानेषु परेषु त्रिज्वद्भावः क्रोष्ट शब्दः द्वेधा भवति तुन्नन्तः त्रिजन्तः राइट इफ इट इज औणादिक तुन्नन्तः तर्हि उकारान्तः कर्तरि त्रिजन्तश्चेत् ऋकारान्तः इति स्थितिः तत्र सर्वनामस्थानेषु परेषु त्रिज्वत् भवति उकारान्त शब्दोपि त्रिज्वत् अर्थात् ऋकारान्तवत् भवति इति उच्यते किं सूत्रम् इट इज अ सूत्र व्हिच इज त्रिज्वद् भाव very easy way half the sutra is already here okay. Hema
त्रिज्वत् क्रोष्टुः
so easy त्रिज्वत् क्रोष्टुः क्रोष्टुः नाम क्रोष्ट शब्दः त्रिज्वत् भवति त्रिजन्तवद् रूपाणि लभते इत्यर्थः अर्थात् ऋकारान्तः in the first 5 pratyas, which is su, au, jas, and au, instead of kroshtu, we use kroshtr as a rikaranta pratipadika, is what it says. So now kroshtr ityasmat pratyaya krite kim bhavati? Sau asambuddhau saupare anang adeshah. Kroshtr su iti sthite kroshtan su iti nicca ityanena antadeshah anang. Sutram this is a sutra for Anangadesha. Anang sau does not apply here because it is for Sakhi Shabda. Sakhi Shabdasya Anang ityadeshah. So that is the anuvritti again. Anang sau ityanena anuvrittihi bhavati. Atra anangadesha vidhayakam sutram bhavati ridhushana spurudam sto nehasancha. Rit रुदन्तानाम् उशनस्पुरुदम् अनेहस् इत्येतेषां शब्दानां च असम्बुद्धौ सौपरे अनङ् आदेशः. Right. So ऋदुशनस्पुरुदं सो नेहसाञ्च इत्यनेन अनङ् आदेशः किं भवति? क्रोष्टन् सु इति भवति. अन्येषु सर्वनामस्थानेषु किं भवति? So we saw that the Trijvat Bhava is in 5 places. Su, au, jas, au. In su we have anang and the rupa becomes kroshtan su. In all other sarvanamasthānas, what will happen? Gunaha bhavati. Kroshtru su iti sthite gune krite kroshtar. Kshamyatam, kroshtar suna. Kroshtru au iti sthite gune krite kroshtar au. Kroshtar as. So in suprataya it becomes kroshtan. Everywhere else it becomes kroshtar. Gunavidhayakam sutram kim?
ऋतो नी सर्वनामस्थानयोः.
ऋतो नी सर्वनामस्थानयोः. ऋदन्तानां नी प्रत्यये परे सर्वनामस्थाने परे. So when followed by either ni or sarvanamasthana, you have a guna. So it says generally sarvanamasthana, but in supratyaya, since we have already done anangadesha, we cannot do guna. So in all the other 4 we do guna, it becomes kroshtar au, kroshtar as, kroshtar and again kroshtar au. Idanim kim bhavati? Sarveshu sarvanamasthāneshu pareshu upadha dirghah. Kroshtan, kroshtar upayatra upadhayam akaraha vidyate. Alontyat purva upadha. The letter which precedes the last letter is upadha. So everywhere it is akara. The akara will get dirgha. So it becomes kroshtan or kroshtar. Right? Kena sutrena upadha dirghah. Anybody knows the sutra fully? Correct. So it's aptran trit swasrit naptran eshtrit tvashtrikshatrit hotri potri prashastrina. Yes, it is a tongue twister and I took a long time to memorize this sutra. But anyway. So this, it is just a list of words. You have up is up shabda, then you have trin, trich, which are both pratyayas. After that it's a list. But you do need to remember, either you need to remember this list or you should be familiar with prayogas to know which words, which rikarantas get dirgha and which do not. If the word is in this sutra, then only it will have dirgha. Right? Otherwise you will not have upadha dirgha. It says swasra, it becomes swasarau, swasaraha. Naptru, naptaro, naptaraha. Swasra, naptru, neshtra, neshtarau, neshtaraha, etc. If it is not in this list, say pita, pitarau pitaraha, mata matarau mataraha. Anything else will go like that. Okay. Yes, Vasuji, you have a question?
Soumyaji, you are still on the Pratama Ekavachanam?
Huh?
Are you still on the Pratama Ekavachanam for Kroshtu?
I am doing everything together. I am doing both
Oh, everything
the
together.
Sarvanama sthanas together.
Oh,
So if it is Supratyaya, we have Anang. If it is the other four, we have Guna. So after either Anang or Guna, commonly we have the Upadhadirgha.
okay, thank you. Because when you first said Kroshtam and then you moved on to the second and third.
Exactly.
Thank
So since this is revision, I am just going through it together.
Thank
Okay. So in either case, you have Dirgha. So it becomes Kroshtan Su. In other cases, it becomes Kroshtar Au, Kroshtaras, etc. So there all you don't have a problem. Kroshtarau, Kroshtaraha, Kroshtaram, Kroshtarau. In Su, you have Kroshtan Su. Then again two sutras would apply. First, the S is deleted by Halgyabhyo Dirghatsatisa Praktam Hal, and then the Makara also is deleted by Nalopa Pratiparikanta. So finally, we have Kroshta, Kroshtarau, Kroshtaraha, Kroshtaram, Kroshtarau. Sarvanamasthāneshu pareshu trijvadbhave sati evam rupani. Sambudhau. You see both trijvat kroshtuhu ityasya anangsau. Ridhishana sprudam so nehasamcha. It is utradvayasyapi asambuddhau iti visheshanam vartate. Tena asambuddhau supratyaya pareva trijvadbhavaha tatraiva trijvadbhave satyeva anangah pravrittihi. Tasmat sambuddhau trijvadbhavah nasti. He kroshtu s iti sthite. As we discussed just now for Shambhu Shabda. Asambuddhau sarvanamasthane pareva trijvadbhavah ityuktatvat hrasvasya gunah ityanena gune krite he kroshto s पुनः ing ह्रस्वात् सम्बुद्धेः इति सम्बुद्धिलोपे हे क्रोष्टो इति रूपम्. क्रोष्टा क्रोष्टारौ क्रोष्टारः हे क्रोष्टो हे क्रोष्टारौ हे क्रोष्टारः क्रोष्टारं क्रोष्टारौ क्रोष्टु इत्यस्मात् शस् प्रत्ययः क्रोष्टु अस् किं भवति अत्र देयर इज नो तृजद्भाव सर्वनामस्थानसंज्ञा नास्ति सुट् अनपुंसकस्य इत्युक्तत्वात् औट् द्विवचनपर्यन्तं सर्वनामस्थानसंज्ञा शस् प्रत्ययस्य सर्वनामस्थानसंज्ञा नास्ति अतः तृजद्भावोऽपि नास्ति किं भवति अत्र क्रोष्टु अस् वसुजी
प्रथमयोः पूर्वसवर्णः तस्मात्
right. So prathamayoh purvasavarnah, the general thing which has been happening since Raman, right? So you have close to us prathamayoh purvasavarnah ityanena purvasavarna dirghah purvah ukarah tasya savarna dirghah ukarah. So close to us iti bhavati. Idanim sakarasya sthane tasmaच्छा sonah pumsi ityanena nakarah क्रोष्टून् इति भवति. क्रोष्टारं क्रोष्टारौ क्रोष्टून्. So इदानीं क्रोष्टु टा. You have क्रोष्टु आ where you should actually get like we had शम्भुना इत्यत्र यथा तथा अत्रापि आङ्गोनास्त्र्याम् इत्यनेन नाभावः स्यात्. किन्तु ततः प्राक् अपरं सूत्रमस्ति विभाषा तृतीयादिषु अचि. पदत्रयम् अस्ति सूत्रे विभाषा तृतीयादिषु अचि. तृज्वत् क्रोष्टुः विभाषा तृतीयादिषु अचि इति सूत्रक्रमः. The previous sutra immediately following this, I think there is a mistake in the sutra number. This should be 97, I guess. it is not 67. Vibhasha tritiyadishvachi itot sarvanamasthane iti sutrat sarvanamasthane iti anuvartate. Sakhyura sambuddhau ityatah asambuddhau iti trijvat kroshtuh ityatra iti purnam anuvartate. Okay, so trijvat kroshtuh is 96, this should be 97. So trijvat kroshtuh trijvat asambuddhau sarvanamasthane, oh sorry, I'm very sorry, asambuddhau and sarvanamasthane are not being carried over here. It's only trijvat kroshtuh which is being carried over. Trijvat kroshtuh ityeva anuvritti. Okay, forget these two padas. Sarvanamasthane asambuddhau iti trijvat kroshtuh iti sutre anuvritti. In trijvat kroshtuh we have this sarvanamasthane and asambuddhau. But for this, the present sutra, vibhasha tritiyadishvachi, only trijvat kroshtuh ityaseva anuvritti. Tena kim bhavati? Kroshtuh trijvat. Again, the word kroshtu will behave like a trijanta. Tritiyadishu. Tritiya vibhaktehe arabhya. Starting from tritiya vibhakti. Achi. Nama ach adihi. Achi iti visheshanam. So it becomes ajadihi. Ajadishu pratyayeshu. So when followed by an ajadi pratyaya starting from tritiya. Okay. Kroshtuh trijvat. The word kroshtu will become like the trijanta form. Vibhasha, optionally. So in sarvanamasthana, trijvat bhava is compulsory, whereas in this vibhasha tritiyadishvachi, the atidesha is optional. Okay. So this trijvat kroshtuh iti vibhasha tritiyadishvachi iti ubhayam atidesha sutram. So what is an atidesha? Where there is superimposing of some other property on this. Okay. So kroshtu is not trijanta. It is not trijanta by itself, but it behaves like trijanta, trijvat. Wherever you have this vat pratyaya, the sutra is called an atidesha sutra. Trijvat kroshtuh ityanena trijantasya atideshatvam kriyate. Atideshaha. So sutramidam atidesha sutram. Okay. So Ravichandran ji had a question here. I don't have the Balamanorama with me currently, Ravichandran ji. You can just read me what he says. I could maybe explain what he says about atidesha.
Okay, so he says karya rupa nimittartha shastra tadadmya shabditaha vyapadeshascha saptetan atideshan prachakshate iti atideshaha saptaha.
Okay, there are different kinds of atidesha. What you are doing, what you said. I don't remember the karika. You have a karyatidesha, you have a shastrati-desha. It goes on. There are different kinds where you are doing the atidesha. You can say that the karya is like the karya for something else. You can say the shastra will, this sutra will apply like for that sutra, and so on. Okay. Please read on. If you want me to explain the different types, I'll explain in the next class. I just have to look for examples.
Okay, maybe we can do that instead of wasting your time now, or
sure. So if you want, it's just different kinds of atidesha. Okay, atidesha, if you look at it very minutely, it could be of different types. What exactly are you imposing here? Because atidesha is always you are imposing something else on this particular particle, right? So what is it that you are?
In this case, what kind of atidesha are we doing? The trijvat, is it the tadadmya? Because what is given, I was just wondering what kind of
exactly. This is tadatmya because this kroshtu itself is getting the atma of a trijanta. I think this is tadatmya atidesha, but I still look at this and I'll explain this in the next class or through me.
Okay, thank you.
One, you just remember that is a atidesha sutra. Sutras are of 6 kinds. Right? Samya cha paribhasha cha vidhirniyama eva cha atideshodhikarascha shadvidham sutram uchyate. There are 6 types of sutras and these 2 sutras fall under the atidesha sutra. Okay. Korthaha vibhasha tritiyadishvachi ajadishu tritiyadishu ajadishu pratyayeshu tritiya vibhaktehe arabhya. That is why we did not get this in shas. Even though shas was ajadi, asiti ajadihi, tathapi tritiyadishu eva asya pravrittihi. अजादिषु तृतीयादिषु क्रोष्टुः वा तृज्वत् विकल्पेन तृज्वद्भावो भवति अस्य शब्दस्य तेन किं भवति क्रोष्टु आ इत्यस्ति तृज्वद्भावपक्षे अर्थात् विभाषा तृतीयादिष्वचि इत्यनेन तृज्वद्भावे ऋकारान्तवद् भवति क्रोष्टृ आ so what should happen next क्रोष्टृ आ खिसंज्ञा भवति वा अत्र can we have खिसंज्ञा here शेषोभ्यसखि खिसंज्ञा भवति वा hello
Yes, Swami, now we can hear you.
तत्र घिसंज्ञा न भवति अनदीसंज्ञौ ह्रस्वौ यौ इवर्ण उवर्णौ तदन्तं सखिवर्जं घिसंज्ञं स्यात् इत्यनेन इवर्णान्तस्य उवर्णान्तस्य च so if only if it is ikaranta or ukaranta there will be ghi once we have done trijvat bhava rakarantatvat ghisamnya na bhavati right? So ghisamnyayaः अभावात् नाभावोऽपि नास्ति there is no angvanastriyam will not apply किं भवति तर्हि what should happen here there is no special karya okay it's just a general sandhi kas sandhi गुणः कथं गुणः आद् गुणः अवर्णाद् अचिपरे गुणः अवर्णः नास्ति अत्र यण् सन्धिः इको एणचि इक् वर्णात् अचिपरे यण् इकः यण् ऋकारस्य यण् इत्युक्ते कः वर्णः रेफः इ उ ऋ य व ऋ ल सो रेफादेशे क्रोष्ट्रा क्रोष्ट्र अ क्रोष्ट्रा इको एणचि इति सूत्रेण एणादेशः क्रोष्ट्रा इति एकं रूपं तृज्वद्भावे कृते क्रोष्ट्रा तदभावे किं भवति क्रोष्टु आ इत्यस्ति शेषोभ्यसखि इत्यनेन घिसंज्ञा भवति आङ्गोनास्त्र्याम् इति नाभावे क्रोष्टुना इति रूपं क्रोष्ट्रा क्रोष्टुना इत्युभयं साधु क्रोष्टुभ्यां when you come to bhyam since it is not an ajadi pratyaya it says vibhasha tatiyadishu achi ajadau pratyaya pare eva trijvadbhavah atra bhyam pratyaya pare tu ajaditva bhavat trijvadbhavo nasti so kroshtubhyam ityeva krostra kroshtuna kroshtubhyam kroshtubhihi अतः क्रोष्टु ङे चतुर्थे एकवचने क्रोष्टु ए अयमप्यजादिः तस्मात् तृज्वद्भावः भवति तृज्वद्भावपक्षे अर्थात् विभाषा तृतीयादिषु अचि इति तृज्वद्भावे क्रोष्टृ ए अत्रापि इट्स् वेरी सिमिलर् इको एणचि इति एणादेशे क्रोष्ट्रे एणादेशः रेफः क्रोष्ट्रे तदभावे किं भवति So trijvadbhava bhava pakshe when there is no trijvadbhava what will happen What is the Rupa and what is the Prakriya? Okay. Hema?
Kroštve.
Mm. Crow? Repeat. Hello?
Yeah.
Crow?
So
What is the Rupa?
the Rupa is Kroštve.
Kroshtve
Yeah.
or Kroshtave?
Oh, Kroštve.
Okay. Sutram? Kim bhavati Prakriya?
So we have Kroštu plus A. So U following A, so we have Vakara. No,
Why?
before the
Which Sutram?
Yanadesha.
Okay. But Yanadesha will not happen. If you have Shambhu A, we do not do Yanadesha, right?
Ukara following Ekara, right?
Ukara following Ekara, generally it would be Yanadesha. But there is no N here. What would happen in this case? Ukaranta. If you had Shambhu A or if you had Hari A, Kim bhavati tatra?
Hariye, it's Nirniti and Guna, and then Yechoyayavaha.
Right. So what, why does it not apply here?
Okay. It should apply.
Here Geti iti gunaha. Gune krute kroshto e iti bhavati. Tataha avadeshe kroshtave iti rupo. So kroshtre, kroshtave, kroshtubhyam, kroshtubhyam. Kroshtu ngasi अथवा ngas pratyayah as iti shishyate. So you have kroshtu as. Trijvadbhave krute kroshtr as iti bhavati. अत्र वस्तुतः अत्रापि यणादेशस्य प्राप्तिः अस्ति. We should logically get yan here. It should become kroshtras, but that is not the form which we desire. What will be the form of a Rakaranta in Shashti or Panchami? Rakarantasya kasyachana pratipadikasya Panchami ekavachane Shashti ekavachane va kim rupam bhavati? Say Pitru shabdasya kim rupam Shashti ekavachane. Pituhu. So similarly, this should be kroshtuhu. Okay. So the rakara is not heard at all. It should be kroshtuhu. Atah kim bhavati? Iti chet anyat sutram apekshate. Kroshtr asate rita ut. Padadvayam ritaha ut. Engah padantadati. Ityatah ati iti anvartate. Ngasingascha iti sutrat ngasingasohu iti anuvartate. Amipurvaha iti sutrat Hello.
You're back now.
Okay. Okay. So when Rukara is followed by Ati, Akara of Ngasi or Ngas, Ukara will be the Ekadesha. Rukarasya Akarasya sthane Ukaraha Ekadesho bhavati. Okay. So this follows Ngasingasoscha. Ngasingasoscha ityatra Purarupam Ekadesha bhavati. Atra tu Ukaraha Ekadesha bhavati. Rukara Akarayoh sthane. Rivarnat Ngasingasor atipare. Uphayoh Puraparayoh sthane. Ut nama Ukaraha. Hasva Ukaraha Ekadesho bhavati. Okay. So Rudantat Ngasingasor atipare. Ukaraha Ekadesha syat. Raparatvam. Uran Raparaha. Uhu Anna. Rakarasya sthane yaha Anna. Saha Raparasaneva Pravartate. Ityuktatvat. Kroshtru as iti sthite. Rakarasya akarasya sthane Ur iti adesho bhavati. Krosht R A S ityasti. Krosht Ur S. Rukara akarayo sthane Ukaraha ekadesha. Uran Raparaha ityamena Raparaha. So Kroshtur S. Tatah kim bhavet? Prashnaha. Kroshtur S ityasti. Actually, what we should do here is Sanyogantasya lopaha. You already seen the sutra. Sanyogantam yat padam tadantasya lopaha syad. If there is any word which ends in a sanyoga, then the last letter will get deleted, wherever it is. Right? So, kroshtur s ityasti samastasya suptigantam padam ityanena padasamnya vidyate. This is a pada and there is a sanyoga. Halonantara sanyogaha. Ajbhihi avyavahitaha halaha sanyoga samnyaha syuh. You have repha and you have sakara with no ach in between. So repha sakarayo sanyogaha. Sanyogantasya lopaha ityanena lopah karaniyaha. Actually there should be lopa by sanyogantasya lopa. But there is a special sutra which says rat sasya. Okay. Padadvayam rat sasya. Rat nama rephat sasya. Sanyogantasya lopaha. Iti anuvartate. Rephat sanyogantasya sasya lopaha. So what the sutra tells is immediately follows sanyogantasya lopaha. It says following repha, if there is a sakara, then it will get deleted. Okay. In sanyogantam yat padam, all that is there. So if there is a pada, in this there is a repha which is followed by a sakara, which is the case here. Right? Krosht ur s. Rephat sasya rat sasya sanyogasya. Sanyogante yadi repha sanyoge yadi repha asti tatsmat paratvena sakaraha tasya lopo bhavati. So rat sasya also tells if there is repha followed by a sakara, the sakara will get deleted. Okay? So we already have sanyogantasya lopaha. If you have a sakara following repha, it is a sanyoga and it will get deleted. So why do we need rat sasya? When we can apply sanyogantasya lopaha and relieve the sakara. Rat sasya is again telling something more specifically. It says rephat sasya lopaha bhavati. Why? Why can't we just use sanyogantasya lopaha and delete the sakara? I mean we can, but still Panini makes a sutra rat sasya. So what is its significance? What is the, why would Panini create a new sutra when already an old sutra could be used to achieve the same result? Exactly. So it means that only sakara after repha is deleted and not any other letter. So the sanyoga can be with any letter. Right? So after repha there could be any number of letters which are there. Among these, if it is sakara, then only there is deletion, and if it is any other word, there would not be deletion. Right? So that is why siddhe sati arabhyamano vidhi niyamaya bhavati. So rat sasya is a niyama sutra. Sanyogantasya lopaha ityanenaiva lope prapte anena niyamyate. Ko niyamaha rephat parasya sasyaiva lopaha. If you are doing sanyoganta lopa, when repha is a part of the sanyoga, then only the sakara which follows the repha will be deleted and not any other letter. So the Sutrartha itself says, Rephat Sanyogantasya Sasyaiva Lopaha. Sakarasyaiva Lopaha na Anyasya. So that Nanyasya is not told in the Sutra. Panini does not say Ratsasya Nanyasya. But by Artha it is derived, because otherwise Sanyogantasya Lopaha ityanena Lopaha kartum shakyaha. तथापि सिद्धे संयोगान्तस्य लोपः इत्यनेनैव लोपे सिद्धे रात्सस्य इति सूत्रम् आरभ्यते. किमर्थं? नियमार्थं. कीदृशो नियमः? रेफात् संयोगान्तस्य सस्यैव लोपो भवति नान्यस्य. अत्र तु लोपः भवति, सकार एव विद्यते इत्यतः यु हाव् लोप. So which is correct. In any Niyama Sutra, there are two ways of deriving a Niyama. Okay, the Niyama which was this Siddhantita is Rephat Sakarasyaiva Lopaha na Anyasya Varnasya. The Niyama could also be Sakarasya Lopaschet Rephat Parasyaiva Nanyasya. It could also say the Sakara will be deleted only if Repha is the previous letter and not any other letter. That is a Viparita Niyama. Okay. So in all these cases, Vyakhyanato Vishesha Pratipattihi, the commentary, what the Bhashyakara has discussed, what has been decided there is what says. In all Niyama Sutras, Niyama can be in at least two ways. There are cases where Niyama can be in more than one way or more than two ways, but at least two kinds of Niyamas can be made in all Niyama Sutra. Which is the correct Niyama should be known from commentaries. Vasuji, you have a question?
Yeah, this is actually for Rituvuta. If the Adesha is, it has to be Ukara, it says Vuta. Why are we bringing Uran Raparaha there?
Because, I mean, wherever, if the Adesha has to be Ukara, then you'll have only the U. One second. Okay. So you have Kroshtr and A. The Adesha we need is, I mean, not what we need, but what happens is Ur. Because Uran Raparaha, Uhu An, whenever there's an An, which is A, E, U, is an Adesha for Rukara. Wherever A, E or U replaces Rukara, then it is always followed by a Repha, like we do in Guna. You have Deva Rishihi. The Guna is actually Akara, but it is Rapara. So we do it as Devarshihi. Similarly, here also, instead of U, the Adesha will be Ur.
Okay. Yeah. So it is anytime U or R comes to replace the Rukara, it has to have the Reba right away. Okay. That is the Vyakhyanam for Uran Rapa. I did not quite understand that. I thought Ut means Utta, so it will have just the Ukara Adesha. Okay, I understand. Originally, I didn't understand Uran Rapa properly. That's what it means.
Hello.
Swami, we can hear.
Yeah, we lost the sound for a few seconds. I'm sorry. I didn't clearly understand Uran Raparaha properly. I thought the Ut Adesha means just U, but because
Ut Adesha means U, but it has to be followed by the Rapara.
Yeah, because of the Rakara, Uran Rapara. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
The Rit is actually Ana.
Now we have. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh,
Sorry, Soumyaji, I do understand. Yeah.
is it clear now? The uhu is the Shashtiya
Yeah,
Prikara.
yeah. Originally, obviously, I did not understand the Urandrapraha very clearly. Now I understand.
Oh,
Anytime there is adesha and it is involving rukara, sorry,
right. Hmm.
then it has to be followed by repa.
Exactly.
Here in Bala Manorama, it gives some discussions about this, about Supatra Vahita from Ramayana.
About what?
Supatra, it gives some discussions on Urandrapraha.
Where
Iti
in the
sutre
Sutra Urandrapar.
Urandraparaha iti sutre Uraparaha iti bhashya prayoga virodhat. And it gives a Ramayana quotation saying Supatra Vahita Bhana Jvalitayo Pannagaha Nervutorasya Bhavya Anta Savit Rashmyoho Yatha. Obviously, that explains something there. I didn't quite get.
Okay, I'll look at it and I'll tell you. I don't recollect what exactly is the thing there. So I'll clarify that in the next class.
Thank
So, coming back to Kroshtur. Kroshtur s ityasti. Ratsasya ityanena sakarasya lope Kroshtur iti bhavati. Nanim kharvasanayoho visarjaniyah. So you have the refa already, so we don't need sasajashoruhu. It is directly a refa and it is converted to visarga by kharvasanayoho visarjaniyah. So kroshtuhu iti kroshtr rikarantasya panchami shashti ekavasane rupam. Kroshtuhu kroshtubhyam kroshtubhyah kroshtuhu. Then to trijvad bhava pakshe. When we have trijvad bhava pakshe क्रोष्टुः इति रूपम् क्रोष्टुर् ऋतौत् इत्यनेन उकारादेशः रपरः सो क्रोष्टुर् रात्सस्य इत्यनेन सकारस्य लोपे क्रोष्टुर् रेफस्य खरवसानयोः विसर्जनीयः इत्यनेन विसर्गे क्रोष्टुः इति रूपम् त्रिज्वद्भावपक्षे त्रिज्वद्भावसमः किं भवति क्रोष्टु अस् इत्यस्ति घेर्निति इति गुणे क्रोष्टो अस् इति भवति इदानीं नसिंहसोश्च इति पूर्वरूपं क्रोष्टोस् पूर्वरूपे कृते ऋत्वं विसर्गः क्रोष्टोः if it is ukaranta then it becomes kroshtoh, if it is rikaranta then it becomes kroshtuh. Kroshtuh kroshtoh kroshtubhyam kroshtubhyah again kroshtuh kroshttoh kroshtu os ityasti. This is also again ajadi. So ajado vibhasha tritiyadishvachi iti trijvad bhave क्रोष्ट्र ओस् इति भवति इको एणसि इति अणादेशे क्रोष्ट्रोस् ऋत्वं विसर्गः क्रोष्ट्रोः इति रूपम् if you do तृज्वद्भाव then इको एणसि तदभावे यदि तृज्वद्भावः न भवति तदा किं भवति तस्य भावे इको एणसि directly we do एणादेश so it becomes क्रोष्ट्वोः so क्रोष्ट्रोः क्रोष्ट्वोः इति रूपद्वयम् क्रोष्ट्रोः क्रोष्ट्वोः. Next is kroshtu am. Right. Kroshtu am iti sthite. Again, this is ajadi. So, should we do vibhasha tritiyadishvachi? Should we do trijvad bhava or should we do nudagama? If we don't have trijvad bhava, what would happen is hrasvanadhyapo nute ityanena nudagama. Right? So, this is hrasva. ह्रस्वनद्यापो नुट् इत्यनेन नुडागमः भवेत् वा तज्वत् क्रोष्टुः इत्यनेन तज्वद्भावः भवेत् वा इति प्रश्नः. ह्रस्वनद्यापो नुट् is in the it's also in the first pada. It is 7-1-54 I think 54 or 55 and trijvat kroshtuh is 7-1-96. So vipratishehe param karyam ityनेन वस्तुतः तज्वद्भावः भवेत्. Actually we should get trijvadbhava here because trijvat kroshtuh is a parasutra. Tasvanadhyapo nute iti purvasutram, trijvat kroshtuh iti parasutram. Tasmat trijvat kroshtuh iti त्रिज्वद्भाव एव भवेत् किन्तु आमि परत्वात् त्रिज्वद्भावे प्राप्ते so त्रिज्वद्भावे प्राप्ते नुमतिर त्रिज्वद्भावेभ्यो नुट् पूर्वविप्रतिषेधेन इति वार्तिकम्. There is a vartika which says num achira trijvadbhavebhyah nut purva vipratishetena. The general vipratishetha which we have is a para vipratishetha. Vipratishethe param karyam. Right? Kintu कानिचन कार्याणि सन्ति यत्र पूर्व विप्रतिषेधः यत्र विप्रतिषेधः तत्र पूर्वस्य प्रवृत्तिः भवति. Wherever there is vipratishetha, there are some cases where the purva will apply. So such cases he lists out num achira trijvadbhavebhyah nut. So whenever there is a clash between any of these, num, which is a numagama, which we will see in the napumsakalinga. There is a ikochi vibhakto and napumsakasya dhanachah, which is a numagama. Achira rataha, which is another sutra, and trijvadbhava, which is trijvad kroshtuhu and vibhasha titiya adishvachi. Num achira trijvadbhavebhyah. When there is a clash between any of these and nut. Actually, all these are para. Nut comes earliest. After it, you have the numagama, the achirarataha, and trijvadbhava. But whenever there is a clash, always it is nut which overrules. Purva vipratishetha. This is called purva vipratishetha. What is the pramana is vartikakara stating it. Okay, so this is directly a vartika which says if there is a clash between nut and numagama, nut and achirarataha, nut and trijvadbhava, then it is nut which will happen, which will overrule the other because of purva vipratishetha. Okay. So we do kroshtu nu am. Prasanadhyapo nut ettenena nudagama. Once we do nudagama, there is no option for applying trijvadbhava because this is not ajadi. Right? Vibhasha tatiyadishu achi. Ajadi pratyeye pareva trijvadbhavaha. Idanim ayam ajadihi nasti. Nakaraha. Haladihi asti. So we cannot apply trijvadbhava after we do nut. So kroshtu nam itasthite. Nami ittenena dirghe. Kroshtu nam. There is only one form in am, which is kroshtu nam. No two forms. Even if am is ajadi, there is only one form, which is kroshtu nam. Ni pratyeye pare kroshtu ni ityasti. Trijvadbhava pakshe kroshtr I. Vibhasha tatiya adishvachi ittenena trijvadbhavaha kroshtr I ityasti. Idanim sutra which we already studied, ruto ni sarvanamasthanayoho. The guna which we did is not only for sarvanamasthana, it is also for ni. Ni pratyeye pare. Ni sarvanamasthanayoho pare kridantangasya gunaha. Right. Guna again uran raparaha ittenena raparatvam api bhavati. We have both guna and raparatva, so it becomes kroshtar I, kroshtari, dhatari, pitari, matari. All rakarantas are like this. Trijvadbhava pakshe kroshtari. So tatabhave, when we have the usual kroshtu I, achakhehe ittenena ikarasya ukaradeshah ukarasya akaradeshah. Kroshta au vruddhirechi iti vruddhau kroshtau. So kroshtari, kroshtau, krostrohu, kroshtvohu, krostishu. Tatra tu ekameva. Supratyeye pare trijvadbhavaha nasti ajaditva bhavat. Kroshtu su adesha pratyayoho iti shatve kroshtushu. Pakshe haladau cha shambhuvat. Pakshe, which means in the other case, when there is no trijvadbhava, haladau, and when followed by haladi, the word kroshtu shambhuvat. It behaves like shambhu shabda. Ukarantah pullingaha kroshtu shabdaha. So whatever is marked in red is where there is trijvadbhava. Right? So in the first 5, trijvad kroshtuhu ittenena nityam trijvadbhavaha. Tatah param vibhasha tritiyadishvachi ittenena ajadishu pratyayeshu pareshu vikalpena trijvadbhavaha. Okay? So all these are cases where there is either yan or there is ritaut or there is ritongi sarvanamasthanayoho, etc. So in other cases, it pakshe haladau. So pakshe where there is no trijvadbhava, or if it is a haladi pratyaya, the forms are like shambhu shabda. So that is Ukaranta. There's only two. The general thing is Shambhu. All Ukaranta Pullingas are like Shambhu Shabda. The only exception is Kroftu, where there is Trijandham. Okay. Any questions? Okay. तर्हि श्वः पश्यावः येनाक्षरसमाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तीः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्तकौमुदीयं विरच्यते
Samyaji, it looks okay.
हाँ
Recording, and if there is a problem, he can, Raviji can.
yes हाँ sure they'll contact you if they need
Yeah, I have one question. I thought I didn't have to disturb the class.